Godfather 2. We're in New York and we're building up money and upgrades. In the previous video, I explained we took over all the businesses, but the Sweet Life Bakery got taken back, and then one of the warehouses got taken back, and then the other businesses just they never get attacked, they never get taken back. Uh, get a quick look here. See that one, Carmine taken back, but that's fine. And then just the businesses that you see in red are the only ones that are under the Corleone control, but they've kind of, that's it. So the Sweet Life Bakery and the one warehouse, and then obviously the Maison Le Rouge is kind of mission related. The green X is basically they're telling us to go to a phone, but any phone would work. But from like this point right there, making like 2,300 a pay period. None of the businesses have guards, and I've kind of taken my wire controller and I kind of geared it up, and basically that's it. I kind of take him right into the corner of this fence and let him walk, and then I go to bed, I go to work, I do whatever, just let this game idle. And as you can see, we got like 420,000, which is some big fat money. You never would get that kind of money unless you didn't put guards at your businesses and you just send your made men out there to defend it. But this might not be for everybody to do, but if I was throwing any recommendations on how to play this game, or it's just, one gamer's way of doing it, if you had other games going on and you wanted to play Godfather 2, this is what I would recommend doing. It's just basically doing that, and then while you're off eating or going to bed or whatever, take your controller and kind of wire it up so he can kind of just walk into the wall to keep the game from going into sleep mode. And then once you got plenty of money, obviously as Dominic, you want to fill up every upgrade. And then Jimmy's my right-hand man, so I'm going to pretty much upgrade him. The only thing with Jimmy that I don't have to do, or if I do anyway, is upgrade his handgun ability, because he's never going to carry a handgun. The weapon that he carries is the level 2 machine gun, and that's the weapon he's going to roll for the whole game. And then as far as your other recruits, as far as where you want to go, and as far as upgrades, I did a video on recruits and made men, the guys that I picked, and list of all the level 2 and 3 guys in the game. And basically I will upgrade them pretty much all the way, even their handgun and rifle abilities. The only thing I won't do is probably like get out of jail and maybe their black hand ability, because it's just not needed. But because I do this, let the game idle and let my money build up, I have plenty of money to every recruit that I get to totally upgrade them, no matter what the abilities are, because I'm just set fat with money. And then when it comes to put guards there, usually about half to 2/3 of what they recommend is what I will put up in there. Okay, it's definitely not cheap to go through this list and fill up all your recruits' upgrades, but it makes all the difference in the world as far as his strength, toughness and all that. So, and that's why I let the game idle and just go ahead and do it. Like right there, you see I bypassed the handgun and put it to the heavy weapons, because that's what he carries. There's no sense spending any money on the handgun, because I'm never going to give him a handgun. He does do some hand-to-hand with me from time to time, so I probably am going to upgrade all that. The Intimidator is kind of like, it wasn't expensive, so I did, but I don't really see the reason to upgrade that particular part of your made man. But anyway, now I'm going to go ahead and kind of mess with the clothing part of it. I pretty much just roll with the same look for all my guys. T-shirt, the hat, the sunglasses, jeans, and sneakers, and the fingerless gloves. That's pretty much the way all my guys look, and it's not probably everybody's cup of tea, but that's the whole point of customization, is so you can kind of gear your character and any of your homies the way you want them to be. So that's pretty much my Dominic, and I don't usually ever really mess around with his outfit at all. Once I kind of pick it, that's it. And the same with all my crew members. I kind of set them up just like me: t-shirts, hat, glasses, gloves, jeans, sneakers, and that's it. And I get it, that might not be everybody's way that they would gear it, but that's the whole point of gaming, and the customization kind of set up your guys the way you want them to be. But Jimmy and maybe one of the other two guys are the only guys that you're ever going to be in your crew. On the average, Jimmy's the only guy that's ever hanging out with me. Okay, and that's going to pretty much wrap up how I built up my money. And I'm going to let it do that a little bit more in between doing this. I am doing all my executions and just generally running around New York, scoping out the area, looking for stash spots, and doing my executions. And I already robbed the bank here, so I'll see you on the next one. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.